Hello and welcome to Springboard Media's Active Tips. I'm Amanda Urbanzik. Today's Active Tip is taking a look at cues, questions, and advanced organizers. Let's take a look at cues, questions, and advanced organizers. Cues are reminders or hints about what students are about to experience. You could use the spotlight or the revealer to show a cue. For example, if you're looking at the periodic table, you could create a square spotlight that only highlighted one element, or a solid spotlight in a square that covered up one element. You could also show a short video clip to introduce a topic. Questions at the beginning of the lesson can help students trigger their prior knowledge and their memories and help them get set for their activity. One thing I do in my classroom, if I start with a question, is that I can actually have people move around the room. So for example, this question, how many text messages does the average American teen send in 1 month? If my guess was 400, I would have students actually move to stand in an area for more than 400, exactly 400, or less than 400. And one of the great things you can do with actions is when you click on this, the answer can pop up. So the average teen between the ages of 13 and 17 sends 3,417 text messages per month. I use this in my classroom as an example so we could talk about internet safety and online safety and how students' lives are different now than they were in the past. You can also use a question like which of these happened first and have students take a guess by moving either images or text boxes on the page to describe the beginning, middle, and end, or even video clips from a video. Then as the lesson progresses, you can continually go back and check to see, is this what really happened first? Is this what really happened next? And you can rearrange those images or text boxes. Lastly, advanced organizers are structures that teachers provide to students before learning that help them make sense of the context they'll encounter. One of the most common advanced organizers is an anticipation reaction guide. Let's take a look at that. So here's a copy on the left side of the screen of a sample anticipation reaction guide I got from the Guilford County Schools. On this one, each student would have a copy and they would be adding true or false into the anticipation column. The great way to do this in your active classroom would be to use your active expressions or active moves. It makes it easier for the teacher because not only do you not have all this paper, it also graphs it for you. So here's my anticipation guide before, and here's my reaction guide after the lesson. I could even put them out side by side and ask students to comment on the differences they see. Another great advanced organizer is like a word splash, where you put up a whole bunch of words and have students take a guess as to how they fit or what it is they're going to be studying. The great thing about a word splash in ActivInspire is that it's completely interactive, and you can actually use connectors here to add in more information as students progress through the lesson. So here's what it looks like with connectors. You could have students do this as part of a KWL and what they already knew and what they were curious about, and then go back when they had learned it and fix the misconceptions and change the connectors to show what exactly were the long-term causes or short-term causes. You can also use the pen to annotate over this and add in information about how Archduke Franz Ferdinand became a short-term cause. I hope you've enjoyed today's active tip. Thanks for watching.